Hey guys, Wandering Shell here, and once again we're doing another Marvel United Gold Team, this time with Forge. He's from the future. Just like Bishop and Cable, he is from the future. Don't ask me where, when, and how. He is created, but he exists. First I started off with his skin tone, which is going to be Barbarian Flesh. This is one of the newer ones that I put out there. Next is his hair, which is kind of like a oak brown or dark brown color, so oak brown it is. He's going to be very similar to what Bishop's colors for his outfit is going to be, so that yellow and bluish color, so it's literally copy and paste for the two of them. This one is just, his outfit's a little different compared to Bishop's. For example, he's got shoulder pads. So I had to do that and a few other parts that are a little bit more than Bishop, that has the yellow, like the shoulder pads and even gloves. Bishop has blue gloves that just goes to the wrist, but Forge has yellow gloves that go to his elbow. No idea. They're all part of the same team, but they all have different outfits. Which happens. So, going through of all the yellow. Nice and simple. He definitely is a little bit more detailed compared to Bishop. You'll see a little bit later where I have to add other colors than just the yellow and blue. So at this point I'm doing the deep blue, very similar to, actually exact, to Bishop from the previous video. So it's literally copy and paste for these two on that part of the color scheme. I really don't know who Forge is or anything, but he's a character that exists in the universe. Don't know where. Next is going to be fur brown. I could have just done leather brown, but I felt like that might have been too dark for how bright colored he really is, so I left it as fur brown. I'm going to try to keep not that many colors with it. Try to keep it very simplified colors. So instead of doing one section fur brown, one section leather brown, I just have all around fur brown. And he actually has a lot of fur brown, more than I thought. It's okay getting a little bit of that paint on the base, especially the parts where I didn't paint yet, just because I'm just gonna go over and paint it, so it's all good. Even have, it's weird, like his belt, it has a little bit of red and the rest is fur brown, I guess. I just left it like that. It kind of makes it unique in a way. And then he has a red headband, really. So no idea. He also has like this hair tie in the back there. I left it as red because I had no idea what it could be. Next for his blaster, I did use gunmetal. Because, you know, dystopian future, you gotta use gunmetal. I mean, there is a lot more detail with his weapon, in the picture anyway, but I kind of left it very simplified. And his weapon is very big. Bigger than I thought. I even used some of that gunmetal for the base. It looks like there was like a pipe or something, a generator underneath them, so I kind of just made it into the gunmetal. And then the rest of it was darkstoned. Very similar to Archangel and Colossus. I gave them all very similar bases where the darkstone is. Kind of ties them all together in a way, you know? Alright, and then finally is the tones. This is where all that detailing is really going to pop when the tones go into those crevices. With my heroes, I use soft tone. With my villains, I use dark tone. And you'll see in the next video, I actually got the villain. Woo! So, continuing on of toning the whole thing. I did use a flesh wash for his face. Whoops. And then, after waiting a few hours for the tone to dry, it's time for the highlights. So with the highlights, I did go back with all the yellow. Anything that was raised got another coat of paint. Anything that was raised. Just like that. It's really noticeable when it comes to like muscles and stuff. You'll see it a little bit more prominent. And here's that crystal blue like I did with Bishop. I'm doing the same thing with Forge. Just because they are from the same grouping, I wanted to keep them together in knowing that they are part of the same team. And it really makes them pop. Especially anything that's raised, like all of this muscle details and stuff. Really makes it interesting. And then I did a little bit on shiny silver or plate mail for this section for little parts of the blaster just to change it up. But other than that, there was really not much to it. Just giving a little detail. You really can't tell much unless you're really staring at it. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoy this one. Please leave a like, comment, and please subscribe for more of the Marvel United. And we'll see you guys next time. Later.